is it? Game time. What's good, y'all, man? It's Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it's your opportunity to be heard on the Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What is happening, my brother?
Man, my brother, man, I am so excited to be here. Another Friday, another chance to be heard, another chance to talk life, another chance to talk culture, another chance to talk sports. It's Friday, baby. Let's go.
Now, we're going to kick the show off right. And my first question is, how's the weather?
Nah.
Are
Nah,
we clear
nah.
clear skies this Friday?
Hey, not only are we clear skies, we are actually having about to hit a heat wave. And I don't know how I really feel about it. Because I'm not ready for summer to quite be here quite yet, but I do understand it's the beginning of May, so it's kind of like, the May flowers got to start popping from April showers, so that for the sun.
I mean, I'm just saying because the weather decided that we didn't need to have a show last week.
Man,
Apparently,
that's it. No, so like backstory, what Bobby's talking about. So literally, like a couple of minutes before we were supposed to go on air, my power goes out, so I can't. If I got no Wi-Fi, I can't stream. Um, and I only thing I was able to communicate with Bobby with was because I got mobile data. I pay for it. I mean, obviously. So I just turned my Wi-Fi off and just messaged him on the phone. I was like, "Yo, my shit fucked up." So 30 minutes in, I finally, and it wasn't even a crazy storm. So I don't know what happened.
right?
I'm thinking somebody hit a power line or something. I don't know.
Very, very,
But
very possible. People can't drive when it's raining.
hey, nah, they can't, especially around here. So 30 minutes in, I finally was able to get back up and loaded, but it was like, yeah, we kind of missed our window. Let's just come back to it next
Yeah.
week, man.
Yeah, the wife and I, so our anniversary was Monday, but we actually had some anniversary plans at Friday. We went to go check out Matt Rife.
So
Uh,
that worked out, man.
yeah, if it hadn't
How
been for
was
that,
what's Matt
we
Rife?
could have ran the show at like 10. He
Oh
said, "How was
yeah,
he?"
yeah. Because I get
He's funny, man. He's funny.
mixed reviews about him.
He's funny, man. He's if you are a fan of comedy and you're open minded to comedy, like I said, if you're just not a fan of how do I say this the PC way,
Oh
you
Lord.
know, yeah. If you're open to accepting comedians of other creeds and religions and that, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, he's a funny dude. Um, for those that don't know him, Matt Rife, he was on. I believe he spent 4 seasons on Wild and Out. Um, but no, I mean he's made a name for himself, like on his own, like without Wild and Out. But yeah, no, he's a funny dude. The cats that he had opening for him, super funny. The entire show was enjoyable. Tickets weren't that bad; they're only like $50. Um, great view of the stage. But yeah, it was a great night. The wife and I enjoyed ourselves very, very much.
That's what's up.
Um, yeah, we got coming in. AAP checking in. Shout out to AP. We say $5 says it was a drunk owl that flew into a transformer. Why the owl got to be drunk, man?
No, that sounds like personal experience, bro. That sounds like a personal experience thing. He's like, yo, that owl's drunk, and he just ran into a transfusion. You know.
Yeah, we got a super duper fun show for y'all this week that we were supposed to do last week. But as you know, if you've been with us, you rock with us. Before we get into anything, go ahead and follow the directions on your screen. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Turn your notifications on so you know the next time that we're here and you can be heard, which is every Friday. Weather storm, storms pending every Friday.
Weather permitted.
Weather permitted. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, and our unofficial third for the night. Hey,
La
always
la.
with the clean linen in the background. You know,
Yeah. Come back out.
I don't know why that white towel back there just stands out to me.
Yeah, that's just kind of weird.
Freshly folded and all that darkness and grunge. So
Yeah,
also,
let's
isn't
see.
it great to be alive on a Friday night or what? Absolutely,
Oh,
Allen, man. Absolutely. They didn't say less, man. A lot of madness going on in the world this week. So, truer words have never been spoken. At least yet, because we going to say some words tonight.
oh yeah, some shit.
Rundown. Did I do a rundown? Do a rundown. Yeah. There we go, man. That's what we got for y'all this week. Losing points on your black card. How not to lose points on your black card, or what will cost you points on your black card, or just losing that mug altogether for real.
Mm.
We're gonna have a discussion about it. We're supposed to do NFL draft recap. We're gonna switch that up. We're gonna talk for a couple of minutes on rookie minicamp started today. So
Mm.
talk about what we may want to look out for over what things we're looking to hear. And we're gonna do our playoff check-in, man. Crazy. Home teams are what 2-6 in round two so
It's
far,
terrible.
including the Boston Cavs, both being swept at home so far. Cavs tipping off in about 15 minutes. They're basically playing Game 7 today. So we're gonna talk about that for a minute, and of course, as always, we got our shout outs and honorable mentions at Fifth Friday Challenge and quote of the week. See if I can say something wise at the end of the show. Have y'all feeling good on this Friday night? Um, but like y'all know what it is, man. First thing we're gonna get into shout outs.
Yeah, man.
Actually, before we get into the shout outs, something I heard like right before we went live. Um, a big talker this week is the Diddy trial starting,
Mm.
and this really has nothing to do with the Diddy trial, with the exception of like a line. But I heard something, man. Hey, Shorty snapped, so I just felt like I had to share it with y'all. Um, so I'm gonna share that first, man. All my all my people who like to judge a good bar exam, tap in real quick. Uh, hey, Shorty snap for real.
I might just flash out on my pappy for that whole shit that he did. How you fucking on my mama, but couldn't take care of your kids? What's the point of calling you daddy when you never was a father? And what's the point of reaching out when a nigga ain't ever even bothered? But what's the point of me talking? I picked the same kind of BD. What's the point of him being 32, fucking me at 17? But
Hold up, what the fuck? Hold up.
what's the point of being sad? They just gon' label you as fast, cause you know dope boys not pedophiles long as they get in the bag. So what's the point of being mad? You better off not giving a fuck. They be screaming they hate P. Diddy, but still love they uncles. What's the point of keeping secret? If he a threat to all the nieces, and why y'all hurting all the angels so you can protect all the demons?
This shit just got real personal.
I might just flash.
Yo, Shorty snap. She said y'all run around saying y'all hate P Diddy and y'all still love y'all uncles.
Hey, that shit took me out. Whoa.
Hey, I don't know who she is, man. Shout out to her.
I said, whoa. Whoa.
For real, for real. Yeah, she was definitely snapping. Hey, yeah, working retail during the winter, and an owl flew into the transformer and knocked out the power. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, that should have let y'all go home then. You should be thankful for that owl.
Yo, that's crazy. Like I was like, damn, that sounded like a personal story. I didn't know. You're like damn.
But yeah, before we get into the gusto, you got anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, man. I want to shout out the most popular Cleveland Brown quarterback in history, Mr. Shador Sanders. Shout out to Mr. Shador. My man's rookie jersey is flying off the shelves. I mean, literally flying off the shelves. Um, uh, as Bobby alluded to, rookie mini camp did open, and I was looking at some film, and my man was. I mean, I get it. It's rookie mini camp. I know it ain't supposed to be nothing elaborate, but they was talking about my man couldn't throw the football. It looked like he looked like he know how to throw football. Just saying. To the greatest Cleveland Brown quarterback of all time.
Wow, not the greatest. Oh
Definitely the
man,
most.
Well, I mean, huh?
Definitely the most popular.
I could actually put an argument up for that.
Hey, that jersey's falling off the shelves, man.
But hey, so did Johnny Manziel's when he got drafted.
Sure did, and then a lot of people threw them shits in the trash after week 1.
They did. So the jury's still out on Shador. The jury's still out on him.
True.
The season is not over yet.
True. Ain't even started.
Oh, AP said, nope, they didn't get to go home. They had to work in the dark. How y'all working? Oh, I'm boosting.
That's crazy.
See a store with no power? Hey, it's time to go.
Yes. Yeah. What we doing?
Shout out to the newest cowboy, GP14. I don't. You might want to reserve that shout out.
It's a crash out.
I'm saying.
All right. Just wait till the crash out happens when CD gets 15 targets and he gets 5. All right.
Who's there also? Also, Karrion Cross currently having the highest selling merch right now ahead of Cody and Cena. Yeah, people trying to show their support, hoping he doesn't get cut. You know, a lot of cuts, and you know, a lot of wrestlers looking for jobs right now.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna give my shout out, and of course, I was supposed to do this last week. I'm gonna do it right now though. Dawn Staley, shout out to Dawn Staley. She received a statue down at University of South Carolina.
That's what's up.
The second person, well, I can't say I don't know how many they have ancient, but second athlete, we'll say, to receive a statue. Of course, Asia Wilson being the first. I thought that was an awesome gesture by the university. You know, the work she's done on campus, off campus, on the court, off the court, helping these young ladies develop into well-rounded women on and off the court. So, like every time we talk about downstairs, I say the same thing, man. She was one of my favorite female hoopers. And yeah, just congratulations and shout out to her, and shout out to the university for giving her flowers. Aside from the ones that she had on her jacket. No, Don's like that though, man. Shout out to her. What's happening, AT? Happy Friday to you too, man.
Hey, AT. What's going
on? Yeah. And my second shout out is kind of, we didn't discuss it on this show. It's been a talk of last 2 times, or quite some time. The 100 gorillas, 100 people versus a gorilla. We didn't talk about it on this show. We did just kind of do some funny when animals attack stuff on the reaction show. Go check it out if you missed it. It's a couple weeks ago. But I've discovered a list. It's kind of like a starting lineup somebody put up of the first 25 people that we're recruiting in that 100 people. So shout out. Number 1 is John Jones. Number 2, Aaron Donald. Number 3, Alex Pereira. Poetan. Number 4, Ray Lewis. He could get the pre-fight speech. I mess with you on that.
Yeah.
Number 5, Chris Hemsworth. Thor, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Number 6, Sylvester Stallone. Number 7, David Goggins. He can get a halftime speech. Number 8, The Rock. Number 9, Deontay Wilder. He got that one hitter.
Yeah.
Don't let him get hit though, or it's lights out for him as well. Number 10, whoever made the list, his dad, when he was mad at him for handing him the wrong screwdriver.
That's crazy.
Number 11, Steve Ranello. I don't know who that is. Steve Ranella. Number 12, Saquon Barkley. Number 13, Derrick Henry. 14, The Undertaker. He's the last person to enter of the 100.
That's crazy.
Number 15, John Morant. He's in charge of the celebration after the victory. Number 16, 50 Cent in his prime.
This is ridiculous, bro.
uh, this
Crazy.
next one is kind of fucked up. Number 17, a random psycho high school defensive coordinator or history teacher.
That's crazy, bro.
Number 18, Reuben Foster. Number 19, Jokic's brother.
Hey, yo. This is
Number 20, Khabib. Number 21.
definitely Khabib. Hey, the dude was wrestling as a kid, so he got to get in here, bro.
Hey.
Got to get in, bro. Yeah, you got to get in here, bro.
Number 21, Turtle Man.
Hey, yo.
Number 22, Tom Hardy. Number 23, Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner's debate.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Number 24, Jason Momoa.
Yo, we're doing.
You gotta get Aquaman up in there. And number
Yeah.
25, Zion Williamson. Why Zion?
Yeah, cats are doing too much right now, bro.
I would swap Zion Williamson for Jason Statham.
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I need Jason Statham up in there.
Yeah,
But yeah, those
Zion's
20
gonna get hurt.
yeah, he gonna get hurt running to the gorilla.
Yeah, you're gonna get hurt halfway through the fight, bro. I can't. Yeah.
Either that or he gonna get distracted by some fruit hanging from a tree and start eating and shit. But yeah, those are 25 must-haves if we do decide to run this gorilla fight.
Run the fade with the gorilla.
AP says, Lord knows The Rock won't show up.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
I mean, he's the final boss, so he gets to show up last. But yeah, shout out to whoever made that list. It's pretty freaking funny. All right, with that, let's get into it, man. I guess we get the quickest topic out of the way. Rookie minicamp, like Bo said, started today. Obviously, me being a Browns fan, you know what I'm looking for. We have the attention of the NFL world on us for the quarterback competition that's about to go down. This may be the most interesting quarterback competition I've ever seen in watching football. We have basically quarterbacks at every stage of a quarterback's life. We have the former Super Bowl MVP. We have the career backup, Kenny Pickett. We got the hot. Now people consider third round pretty good, but we'll say the value drafted rookie, and then we have the late round drafted rookie.
You trying to figure out the right way to say that shit? What's the
either Taker or Mark Henry last?
Oh,
No,
hey, now
yeah,
take
Taker's
it.
last.
All right. So I can make a case. Make Taker go first. All right, set the tone.
Bro, it's gonna take him 20 minutes to get to the gorilla, like he be dead because the entrance.
Now hold on, but you follow me. He'll lull him to sleep with the entrance. All right, he'll be the gorilla be mystified on a 10-minute entrance. He'd be like, "It's taking so long for this dude to get here. I'm ready to fight." And then by the time he get here, and then once Undertaker get his gear off and roll his eyes in the back of his head and turn the lights on, and ding, and then he'll just run and give him the big boot. And so Undertaker set the tone off, and then like Mark Henry come out last, and then but you got to play the 3-6 Mafia song that he has. Someone about to get their ass kicked. Someone about to get their, and you got to play it loud, and then he come in there and beat up the gorilla. See, we remember like Mark Henry bent a frying pan, so he definitely got to go last.
You see, I see that playing out completely different. I see him taking so long. It's gonna be like Scary Movie. Remember Scary Movie when they was doing the whole Charlie's Angels thing? And remember
Mm-hmm.
she went to do the jump kick and she was and he just looked at her like she was stupid, going slow motion, and he just went and picked up a bat and knocked it. See, I see that playing out like that. The gorillas is gonna look at Taker, taking his slow ass time walking down. He's just gonna run up and maul the Undertaker.
The bop him.
Yeah, so you gotta take her last. He can start his intro when
Oh,
like the
man.
90th person is coming up, and then be ready to get down.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
And he said, "Yes, I was late, but what in the hell are y'all talking about?" We're talking about the 25 people necessary out of the 100 to fight the gorilla. 100 people
Yeah.
versus one gorilla.
I'm trying to be closer towards 100 because I'm trying to be towards the end. I ain't trying to be one.
Oh, you go ahead. I'm watching on pay-per-view. I'm not even there, dog.
Oh well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I had a choice, I would definitely, film it and just spectate. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be happy to be on the sideline for that. But I'll be the voice of the event. I'll be happy if I had a choice. But,
Nope, I'm not. See that right there. That's gonna lose you points on your black card. That's that white folk shit, man. I ain't nowhere near that fight.
Yeah, I ain't nowhere near that.
We get to that later.
Yeah. On some real, I ain't near that.
Oh man. But yeah. And other things going on around the league. What other interesting draft stuff is going on that we could look out for in mini camp?
I mean, I just think you got to look out for it's a gorilla in 5. Yeah.
Gorilla in 1.
Yeah, you don't need 5. But yeah, no. Obviously, you look at I know a lot of people are talking about Shadori and all the other people that got drafted or didn't get drafted. But I'm also kind of looking at Cam Moore when I'm like, you are going to a bad team. And like,
yeah.
How good is Cam going to be able to be when a lot of things are not going to be great this year for him? I know he's kind of had situations like this at Washington State. Went on too many great teams at Washington State and was on a solid team in Miami, but man, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. I think another thing that might be a hot topic is one of the guys pictured on the screen. Hey, Travis Hunter. People are gonna pay attention. Hey, how many reps is he taking with the offense? How many reps is he taking on defense? Who's he working out with? Where those? How are the splits on his drills coming? So I think that could be a topic. Seeing if the Jaguars are actually gonna try and start his training or conditioning on both sides of the ball right now. That could be something people are going to want to look at.
True.
It's another thing Cleveland fans will be paying attention because another thing for aside from Shador, Mason Graham. We traded that pick. We took Mason Graham, but trust me, trust and believe. Every time Travis Hunter scores a touchdown or makes a big play,
they gonna hear about it.
People gonna look at what Mason Graham is doing, and seeing whether that trade was worth it.
Yeah, he's gonna low key. He's got to have a solid rookie season.
Yeah,
and I don't mean stats wise. Like I'm talking about, he just has to make it more easier for Myles Garrett. And what I mean by that,
you're exactly right.
If he helps Myles Garrett get 20 plus sacks, and then he chips in 8 sacks, that means that he did his job this year. That means he was able to alleviate some of the pressure on Myles Garrett, and Myles was able to hit another level, and Mason was able to get some too. So that happens, Browns fans, look at the end of the season. If you
Yeah.
see Myles Garrett around 18 to 22 and Mason around 5 to 8, he did his job.
Yeah. That's something. No, you're exactly right. I mean, people, and that's exactly what I was thinking about for him. It's not going to be his numbers. It's going to be like Myles Garrett, as great as he is, his career high in sacks is only 16 in the season.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if his numbers, and just to contrast is looking at the Steelers, we all give the highest praise and the highest credit to Cam Hayward for
Hmm.
being a part, not the whole reason. T.J. Watt's great, but part of the reason T.J. Watt is able to do what he does is because Cam Hayward does what he does, and allowing
Yeah.
T.J. to be so free. So, yeah, you're exactly right. Any increase in Myles Garrett's numbers, or
Hmm.
any increase from any of
Yeah.
the other defensive ends who,
Yeah.
hey, if they see a 2 to 3 or 1 to 2 sack increase, it's going to be attributed to Mason Grant. Plus, the run defense,
Hmm.
our ability to stop the run. If
Yeah.
if we end up being I'm not gonna go to the extremes, but if we end up finishing in the top half of the league in run defense,
Yeah. Middle of
yeah,
the pack is. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, there's ways, but yeah, still believe every time Travis Hunter makes a big play, it's gonna be all eyes on Mason Graham. Hey, big fella, what you gonna do? So,
Mm.
um, Jalen Milrow, he'll have some eyes on him. People want to see him. I think not so much Jackson Dart. Giants got other things going on, and he has a bigger name than himself on that
Yeah.
roster.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, they're going to look at New Orleans. They're going to look at their
yeah.
quarterback. Wait.
Oh shucks. Yeah. Yep.
I
But
mean, you got to. You got to look at the. You were probably one of the teams that made a lot of sense to get Shador, and you chose not to, and we saw what you did do. So I think that one's going to be highly scrutinized too. So, um, if he doesn't even come nowhere close to even competing for the starting job, because Carr probably won't even play this year.
yeah.
So
Get that check, bro. Ben Simmons, read the book. Uh, but yeah, not a whole lot going on, man. It's just another reason to talk about football this weekend, and I'm sure there'll be lots of rumors and this and that's going on Monday. So, we'll talk a little bit about it next week. Then on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. NBA playoffs, man, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. See, Cavs and Pacers just tipping off a couple minutes ago. You see the Knicks ahead of the Celtics. They took both in Boston. You see the rig 1-1-1-1 0-2-0-2 again. Home teams over the first 8 games, 2-6 in the second round, which is crazy. They all lost game one. Uh, Thunder rebounded with a nice victory. I don't think. I mean, everybody's impressed with the amount they won by. Man, it don't matter. It's 1-1. That's what the Nuggets are thinking. They got that championship. Man, hey, we did our job. We're going back home. The Warriors, and I'll put it to you: which underdog do you think is likely to lose lose the ground that they gained?
oh man, underdog.
Yeah,
Mm, I mean, at this point, the underdogs is pretty much in position of power right now. Like Pacers are the underdog; they're in a position of power.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I guess you would say, I guess you would consider the Warriors the underdog. So, if they're
Yeah.
going to lose their grip, I guess it would be them. Only because they just didn't look good without Steph. And people should have listened to Jimmy Butler when he said the other day after they won that game one, they had to play a half without him. He was like, "Yeah, that ain't fun, bro." Yeah, he said, "Yeah," he said that ain't fun, bro. So
mm-hmm.
he said, life is a lot easier with Steph Curry,
Yeah.
and y'all should have listened to him,
Yeah, it
because you
definitely
saw.
showed in game two.
Oh, did it ever? So even if you get Steph back in game three, How healthy is he going to be? Um,
Right.
I get it. You take a 50% Steph Curry instead of no percent Steph Curry on the floor. But still, how does that make your offense look? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
does that change that gap that the literally deficiency of that ass whooping that you got the other day? I don't know. I don't know if a
Yeah.
50% Steph Curry can close that gap. I know 100% Steph Curry can for sure. Um, we've seen that Steph Curry at 80% can possibly close that gap.
Yeah.
What version are we getting? That to me that answers that question. And for that, now we'll say this. I think the Knicks are, I guess, what we consider the underdog. They're also in the power
Yeah.
position. So
Yeah.
yeah, by default, it's the Warriors because I think the Nuggets
Okay.
that game one was literally anomaly. You got it. And to be fair, what they did to you in game two was probably more indicative of how game one should have went. Uh, and I just look at the disparity of those two teams. When you look at if Joker's assist numbers aren't high and nobody's
Mm.
scoring, name Michael Porter Jr., named Aaron Gordon, named Jamal Murray, and they not putting down buckets. You saw what happened in game two. So
Yeah. But was
yeah, man.
that also just kind of a thing where I mean OKC punched them and the Nuggets were like, you know what, we did what we came to do, and just kind of, we gonna conserve
So
ourselves for game three.
I mean, they could really say that and think like that. It has to come out and reflect in game three because otherwise, then I really looked at two ass whoopings in game one. You really kind of were letting the door open for them, and then you went through it. So
Hmm.
if that's I really gotta wait to see game three tomorrow and see how it all unfolds. If it's another ass whooping on Denver's home court and OKC is still kicking their ass, then that's really what the true telling of this series. Then I can without a shadow of doubt and say, oh, game one was definitely an anomaly because they had you and
Yeah.
they kind of got off the gas and then it's like these boys back in the game too late shit so yeah, I'm not liking the Nuggets' chances in this series, and I could be wrong because obviously we know who that guy Jokic is, and um, I'm not gonna hate on that guy no more, man. That you call him whatever, sloth, slow, turtle, unathletic. Call him a bad motherfucker, man. The guy's bad. All right, he cold. All right, look, I'm done. All right, I can't. I tried to stay off the man Jokic train as long as I could. And I'm like, man, I kept trying to find something wrong with the dude. I'm like, man, something. And then when I saw what he did the other night in that game one part of that comeback, I said,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm done. I just got to give it to old boy. Like he like that. He cold, right? He cold, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say the Warriors are the most vulnerable. And yeah, it's just because that stuff being out. That's a lot. That's gonna be
yeah,
tough for them to overcome, especially in looking at game two. Okay, he was out from the beginning. Timberwolves
mm,
jump out on you, but then two things stood out to me.
mm,
One, I didn't realize the Warriors don't have a backup point guard,
nope.
and that is
Jimmy,
wild.
Jimmy probably has to take over those duties.
Yeah, and then number two, Ant Man went down in that game. They were down 20.
Hmm. They
They
couldn't
didn't
go.
cut into that deficit. Now you're
Yep.
back to even. You
Yes.
don't have Steph. They don't have
Yep.
Ant. Jimmy Butler's
Yeah.
the best player on the court.
Hmm.
That should have been the time. I'm not saying they should have took the lead, but they should have cut into that lead. They should have cut that down to about 10, 11 points
Hmm.
with Ant Man out of the game. They didn't cut into it at all. That
Nope.
to me, that's a problem.
Yep.
And
Nobody's
then of
scoring.
course, yeah, and then of course Ant Man came back in the second half, and it was over. So yeah, definitely believe the Warriors are the most vulnerable. I'm gonna say the Celtics are. By default, the Cavs are the next most vulnerable because we're injured. If we were healthy, I wouldn't feel that way. But
Mm.
due to by default. But I really feel like the Celtics are the next most vulnerable. Reason being, uh, everybody thinks so highly of Madison Square Garden, going into the Garden and going. So now you're down 0-2. You're going into this building. Can you really take both of those games?
Mm. They
I don't
need
know if
to.
I have. They need yes. I don't know if I believe that they can.
Mm.
That's why I think they're the next most vulnerable. The underdog that I would actually have the most faith in. Ironically, after saying that, it's not the Knicks. It's actually the Nuggets. I believe the
Mm.
Nuggets have the best home court advantage because going up into that thin air is a real thing.
Yeah,
And
that's real.
if they get to playing at their pace, yo,
And
you
yo,
huffing and puffing. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a real. That is a real thing. So if you've
Yeah.
never been to Colorado, you've never been up into the mountains and that thin, bro, it is a real thing. So
Now, my only rebuttal is OKC's comfortable. They play
absolutely,
Denver, on a regular basis. So they're probably used to the altitude right now. But to your point, it is a valid
yeah.
point. It really is. The only thing I would just say is that Cachet, he's played Denver
Mm-hmm.
quite a few times, and some of those boys are kind of like, all right, we should at least be acclimated to this altitude at this point in time. But I get
Yeah,
exactly what you're saying, though.
absolutely. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, I think all my guys are playing tonight. The last thing I heard, um, we really need Darius to get out there and try and do it. Donovan
Hmm.
needs help, boy. His usage rate right now is like 51%. That is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is his usage rate is higher than LeBron's in any finals he
Mm,
played in. That is crazy. He needs help.
that says a lot.
Um, yeah. So, uh, yeah, they're all bad. Yeah, like I said, I hadn't heard. I heard this morning post shoot around uh, that they were all trying to go. So, hey, give us something. Give me something.
Hmm.
We shall, we need something. That's all I can say. Give us what I mean. Donovan's out there killing himself. If anybody saw game 2, man, he was completely exhausted. Played himself to exhaustion, and we just needed to make one play, and the series is 1-1. But
What I mean, what else he got to do? I mean, I just think we're at this point right now with Spider is what else does he have to do? It's like
yeah,
if you drop 48 points, it's like, bro, I literally gave it to you. Like,
yeah.
what else you want? Like, we
And
lost by
here's
1 point. What
yeah,
what, what else you want me to do? Like, damn, what I got to
here's
go
here's
fit?
the terrible thing. He was 1 for 7 for 3. His jumper was off.
Hmm.
All those points are to the basket. To the
Yeah,
basket. If his jumper was on, bro, he could have scored 80. It was
nah, you right.
crazy. But hey, don't let Sam hold this over you if the Pacers. I'm not worried about Mr. First Down. You know, not at all. We will handle Mr. First Down. Uh, yeah, that's it, man. Great action tonight. What'd you say the second game was tonight? It's Nuggets OKC, right?
Yeah, Nuggets OKC, Nuggets and
All right, that's
OKC.
game 2. Say, hey, good luck to every team except the Pacers. How about
Well,
that?
and I'm pretty sure you'll agree with this. I definitely Cleveland and Boston have to win 3 and 4. They have to.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
there's no
yes.
other way around it. There's no other way to say it. Even if they split, I still think you're in trouble. I think they
Actually,
both teams have to win.
you know what?
But more,
I'm a
more
amend your comment. We have to win game 3, and you know why?
just to at least say that you can do it and get some rest for some of you guys. I wouldn't mind
No,
that.
as long we have to win tonight. If we win tonight, no matter what happens in the next game, every Cleveland fan is gonna feel comfortable. You know why? We've been 3-1 before.
Oh yeah,
We've been 3-1 before. We ain't worried.
yeah.
We ain't worried about nothing. But 3-0. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't do that. We got to win this one. We win this one, we can lose, and no Cavs fan will be disappointed because they're gonna say the same thing we did in 16. Hey, we win Game 5. We win Game 5. All we gotta do is win Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
We win because we ain't losing at home. We take Game 5 at home. All we gotta do is win Game 6, and we come back home for Game 7. Whew, which is the inverse of what we had to do in 16, but same effect. You know. Ooh, and hey man, that time, man, what most of y'all came to see. You know, us black folk, we be different sometime, and you know, we be doing things. We have some ideas about our folk, and you know, we got some weird and mysterious ways, and we look at each other funny when certain things happen. And there's always this saying, you know, hey man, I'm gonna take your black card for that. I
Yeah.
know I've heard it, I've said it. I'm sure you heard it and said it. So we talk about it, man. Hey, things that will either lose you your black card for a period of time, or just lose you a couple of points, man. I'll let you kick it off, man. We just kind of we usually do lit, man. This we could just go back and
Yeah.
forth all day, man. This
No, no, for real. Like that. Like for me, uh, the officially like snatch your black card is if you don't know how to play spades. Like for me, if you can't play spades, like I could forgive people for not playing bones, even though I still think that's still silly if you don't know how to play bones. That's fine. I get that because not everybody plays bones. I don't know how you don't know how to play bones. Like that's crazy, but still, if you don't know how to play spades, that's super crazy. Like that's
it
crazy,
could get,
crazy.
yeah. I'm with you, especially in my family, man. We have some card players in my family.
Man,
Uh,
dog. Like all the barbecues you been to, you ain't never learned. Like never. It's at every barbecue we at. Literally. Like I didn't. Dog, I didn't see the people. I didn't see some of my people pull the spades out at restaurants. I didn't see them pull the spades cards at church. I didn't see. Somebody got a deck of cards in a purse somewhere. You think I'm lying? Shit me. All right, go ahead. Go check them purses. Somebody got some. Somebody got the deck of cards already in there, and they ready to go. I'm trying to tell you, they ready to go right now.
uh,
Books on the damn
I'm a,
table. Wow.
I'm I'm a kick it off in the entertainment industry, man. For me, one, and we actually experienced this on the show. For me, if you've not seen Minister Society or Boys in the Hood,
Yeah, that is true.
give them points, man. I'm deducting. I'm
Yeah, come on,
deducting
Bob.
points, man. Come on, man. These are, and I'm not even putting an age gap on them, bro. I don't care if you was born last week.
Uh, hey, but you know what? Hey, can we lower the bar just a little bit? Let's lower the bar just a little bit. If you ain't seen Friday, at minimum Friday.
You have to, yeah. Okay. I
At minimum, so it's like I can forgive you if you seen Friday, you ain't seen Boys in the Hood.
just, I've never seen you paid in full. Do I get to keep it? You keep the carbs, you're gonna lose some points.
Oh, you definitely lose
We
some
we
points.
swiping.
How the
We
hell you
swiping.
ain't? Yeah, how you ain't seen paid in full? What?
Oh man.
Really, Auntie? You should see behind these shades I got. Yeah, I'm looking at you right now. The disappointment that you ain't seen paid in.
Yeah, paid in full. Like, come on,
Man,
Auntie. You come on.
you playing, Auntie?
Cameron,
You playing? Auntie,
Cameron, Wood Harris,
man, Auntie
Mikal
playing.
Pfeiffer.
Auntie playing.
Yeah, you got a fire stick. You need to watch that tonight.
Auntie playing. That's
Oh
crazy.
man, what you got next on them, man?
That's crazy, dog. All right.
She said, I seen belly.
Okay. So you get some points back. You get some points back. That's fair. All right. All right. I'll let you live. I'll let you live. Um, if you can't finish, uh, you
Uh-oh.
know, the old school saying, they be like, God is good,
All the time.
and
And
all the
all the
time,
time.
God is good. If you can't finish it,
Yeah. Whether you religious, go to church or not. You
no, no,
bet
no,
know
no,
that.
no,
You
no,
bet
no,
know that.
no. Look, I didn't see the hardest of thugs know that damn saying,
No,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. No matter if you religious or
You
go
know
to church, you
exactly.
better know that. You better know
Everybody
that one.
know that. All right. I didn't see thugs quote it. I didn't see the hardest of dudes quote that. And I ain't seen a church in years. All right. So don't tell me you don't know that quote. If you don't know that
Okay.
quote, we swipe it.
Okay. Okay. You went with a quote. I'm gonna kind of match you. If you can't finish this, you down with OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
If you can't finish that line, that's a
Swipe,
massive amount. That is a massive charge to your black card.
swipe, swipe.
He said God is good. They ain't say that shit when I was coming up. When they start saying that,
Auntie, stop. Auntie, are you trying to tell me you don't know that saying? All right. Auntie. Don't do that, Auntie. See, Auntie
hey,
be
she was
playing.
all up and through the. No, she was all up and through the church. She was in the choir.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Auntie be playing, man. Like, come on now.
Oh man. Oh,
Come on
what
now.
you got next? So you want me to snap another one on?
Nah, go. I got one for you. If you try to slide mayonnaise on a hamburger without telling somebody, yeah, that'll get you.
Huh. Without telling
Damn,
somebody.
yeah, without telling.
So so are you
Don't.
discarding mayonnaise on the hamburger? Period.
Well, because I'm just
I
saying.
like mayo on my hamburger.
No,
Well,
that's
Miracle
fine.
Whip. Miracle Whip.
But what I'm saying is mayonnaise has been more of a condiment of the non-melanated people more than anything. So, uh, I'm just saying that's just a personal for wild card mark, all right? Because I
Okay.
do not do the mayonnaise, all right. And
What
if
about Miracle Whip though?
nothing
You do Miracle Whip? Salad dressing?
mustard and ketchup on the burger, man, and and the other toppings like the cheese and the bacon and the onions and nah,
Okay.
but like, yeah,
Duly
and then
noted. Duly noted.
I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna double back. All right. All right. Now, my peoples, I know we love our sugar and our Kool-Aid, but all right, look at here. Let's find the happy medium. All right. We can't go from no sugar to diabetes. All right. We can't do that. I will swipe your card in a heartbeat if you just turn over the damn bag of sugar and just don't even bother to measure.
It's not. I know this and you know this, but some black people consider it the same.
That is true. Some people, I think,
Yeah.
from my recollection, and I don't eat neither one of them. They're separate. They're two different things.
Yeah. A lot of black people consider them both the same.
They'd be like, "Yo, give me Miracle Whip," but like, I got mayonnaise. I'm like, "No, I want Miracle Whip." And then some people like, "Yo,
Or
I
you
want
say,
mayonnaise."
give me the mayonnaise, and they hand you Miracle Whip.
And they're like, "No, don't give me that bullshit. Give me mayonnaise." So yeah, I've seen it. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it both ways. And so yeah, it's on you, bro.
All right, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna take it there.
Mm.
And this might be a major, might count as a major violation.
Ooh.
And bro, if you don't know the electric slide, that's a problem.
I might slap the shit out you. I ain't even gonna lie.
Now, I'm not saying you got to be the bet, but if you don't at least know it,
No, Bobby, I'm sorry. I might have to slap the shit out of somebody who know how to let it slide. Damn a swipe, damn take a card. I might have to slap the shit out
Yeah.
of you.
Now, I ain't saying you got to put the swag on. Some cats be, but if you don't know it at all,
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
that's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, yeah that's a,
That's what cost you a lot of them.
yeah. That'll make me angry and pull that card real quick. Yeah, that's crazy. You don't know how to do the electric slide. Is that what we doing out here, folks? Some of my peoples we don't know how to do the electric slide. That what
Yes,
we
a
on?
lot of people. I'm gonna let you said one before we went live. I'm gonna let you keep that one. I'm not gonna say that one.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's a
And I
good
can't
one.
can't even remember what it was because I smoked so much weed.
I just,
Speaking of smoking weed, if you talking about you smoke loud and that shit quiet like a church mouse when you light it, swiping, taking your card.
Allison, everyone should know the electric slide.
True,
I,
true.
I believe it. That should
That's a
be the what's it called? That should be
at
like
least
the
minimum.
national dance.
Look at least minimum the cha slide. Damn it, shit.
The electric slide should be like the American national dance.
The natural treasure dance, bro.
What'd you say? You say you smoking loud.
Oh yeah. I hate when people be talking about, man, we smoking loud and that shit quiet in the church mouth. So don't be bragging on your weed if it ain't popping. All right, if it ain't popping, it ain't popping. It's okay. But don't sit there and try to make it seem like it's something more than what it is. All right, don't cap, no cap.
Um, the
No
if
cap.
and like I'm gonna deduct my own points and take because I get hit this one for all the time, not all the time, but recently.
Oh Lord.
If you if your significant other or girlfriend is not a queen, you lose points. Like I say, I'm guilty, but I live with it.
Mm.
But I will say, she's not a faker. She don't try to be, because some dudes, they'll grab somebody who try to act like nah man, nah don't bring your girl out there and her name Brittany and she trying to act like Shaquanda. Nah, just be Brittany.
Yo,
Just
that's
be Brittany. You good.
crazy, bro.
But you know it is, man. You know it
Oh
is.
no, we see it all the time, man.
Yeah, just be Brittany.
We see
And
it.
that's her. My wife is just her. She don't try to be like. She don't try to emulate. She's her. And
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
yeah, yeah. I man, it's crazy, bro. Uh,
Her
I
mama.
got a rule. No. That's yo. You got to chill, about.
I love you, mama-in-law.
You got to chill, about. Now. The rule is when it especially comes uh you know to barbecues and stuff like this. Um, if your ass came in with the cheap liquor, don't you dare try to leave with the good liquor. All right. Not only you snatch your car, you might get your ass whooped too. So you can take that Burnett's back home with you, with your broke ass. Don't leave that shit here, and don't you dare put your hands on my Don Julio. Get your hands off. All right. It's open for the party, but this ain't for you to take home. It's open for the party, but it ain't if you take home. Take that old raggedy cheap ass Burnett's back home with you. All right. That'll get you fucked up for real.
Um, hey, for all my drinkers out there, if you've never had Hennessy, you losing
Ooh.
points, bro.
Ooh,
You're losing points. And I'm not talking about don't drink in it. If you've never had, you've never tasted, yeah, I'm
that's
taking
crazy.
some points from you.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I can appreciate you if you don't like it. You take, you know, that ain't my thing. But nah, if you, hey, you want some Hennessy? Yeah, what it tastes like? I might look at you weird.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. He said, I might look at you weird.
Yeah, like, uh, what else we got?
Uh, yeah, man. So I, I I think we all know this, but just a general rule. Um, if you invite somebody over to the cookout and they bring a potato salad with the raisins in it, that'll still get your card taken. Um, so still let your people know if you invite
For
somebody
those who
to the
would have been Jack Daniels.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because Jack was the popping in for
big
uh
facts.
uh Henny Kane. Yeah, you right. Uh that'll take your black card too. If you ain't never really drank like the Henny or the Paul Maison or the cognac and none of that, and then you try to, you trying to think and you got it like that, you gonna find out real quick. Woo! Yeah, you gonna find out real quick. Yeah, dog. That should have put you on your ass. That'll get you.
Yeah.
Because then if you start throwing up at the party, oh yeah, that'll definitely. Hey, who brought this drunk mother to the party? Cuz
Oh man. Uh, what else? What else are some other knowns? Uh, if you've and well, that would be more for the newer generation. I'm gonna try and keep it down the line.
oh,
Um,
now where were you going with that?
no, I was gonna say if you've never heard a Michael Jackson or a Prince song, just one any. But that's kind of for the newer generation. I'm gonna keep it down the line. If you don't know any other word, the matter of fact, uh, if you don't know where the party's at, I'm taking some points.
Girls is on the way with a Bacardi at?
Nah, the party's here.
Yeah, you might swipe my card because I'm high.
Come on, man. The party's here on the west side.
Oh yeah. I was too high for that one, dog.
So I'm gonna say the hook. The hook is obvious. This is how we do. If you don't know any of the words, so this is how we do it. You use the points.
I
You know,
feel you. I thought you was talking
because
about
I gotta get mine.
yeah.
In a big black truck. You can get yours.
In the 6-4.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, the party's on the way.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, see, now you can't take my points. Once I took the fall from
Yeah.
the I knew it was
Hey, that was a good response, and
yeah. I thought you was going.
yet.
Yeah.
On the way with the Bacardi yet. To
Was
me,
it-
that
I thought you was going Jagged Edge Nelly way. I thought you was
Yeah.
going Jagged Edge Nelly way. So
I did
okay.
not like Nelly until I heard that song.
Really.
Yeah, I was not a fan of Nelly till I heard that song. I was like, okay, he snapped on that. Somebody tell me where that party at 30. Some of this is kicking about around when 30 never get there too early. Go fast. I'm driving fast as hell. Yeah, I was like, oh, he slapped on that joint.
Yeah. The rolls with the rims. The one that make it easy friends.
Yep. Coming in at 5.
all SODE bottles.
Lotto's,
Yeah.
live quick. Yeah, he
Oh,
snapped on that, man.
like,
I'm like,
look, like,
hey, what that Bacardi at? Mix it
mix
with the crib baby.
baby
What's wrong
wrong.
with that?
Hey, yeah, that shit went crazy, dog.
I was like, okay, he snapped. He snapped. I mess with him now a little bit.
See, Nelly, that's all it took. That's all it took.
Yeah, man.
That's all
Quick
it took.
party jam.
Yeah.
What else we taking points for?
Man.
So
Oh
many
yeah.
things.
If you can't play Uno, I think that you don't know the rules of Uno or Monopoly or even Phase 10 is my shit too. I murk you on some Phase 10.
Phase 10
So,
is that new. But well, um Monopoly though. That's the because everybody got their own rules, man. So
true.
to be fair, you get somebody's house and they're like, "Nah, we don't do it like that, dog." You gotta. So yeah, if you don't know the basic rules of Monopoly, though, okay, I fuck with it.
Touche, bro.
To say if you don't respect the genius that is Scarface, you are lame.
Yeah, Uncle Face is.
First of all, Auntie, it goes it's one word. It's not Scar face. It's Scarface. Nah, but yeah, Scar. Was we talking? Was that last night we said that? Scarface might be. Oh no, I was checking out the homies at the Man Cave. Shout out to Jay and Big Mike. And they was talking about I hit in their chap. I was like, Scarface is the most underrated rapper of all time. And of course that would be for fans. Within the industry he's well respected. But for fans, yeah, he's left off a lot of lists because people people forget about him.
I don't know how.
Yeah. But I don't know. Okay, Auntie, I will follow you up. You want to go music or rap? Let me see. Yeah, I think it's about that time because there's a lot of people saying that they hip hop heads out there. They ain't really hip hop heads. Now, I'm a fan and a historian of hip hop. I'm not a hip hop head. If you don't know who KRS-One is or Rakim is, taking mad points, and you claiming the hip hop head tag. You don't know who either one of them dudes is.
Yeah,
I'm taking points. I'm taking points.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Who else could be in that? You're really, yeah, 40. You don't know who E40 is? You claim you're a hip hop head?
Hey, got it at me.
You don't know who Mac Dre is? Claiming you're a hip hop head?
Got it at me.
Who else we got out there? If you're East Coast hip hop head, you don't know who Big L is? Taking points.
Yeah, them points got to come out, dog. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah, if you're East Coast, West Coasters, they get forgiveness for that. Just the same. If you're West Coast dude, you claim you're a hip hop head, and you don't know all 5 original members of NWA.
Yeah, we done.
Taking points. Taking points.
You cap it.
Yeah. Twitch bot, what's happening? Twitch bot on there.
The Twitch bot.
My R&B folks, you don't know who In Vogue is? Taking points.
Ooh.
The original TNA R&B.
Boy,
the original Destiny's Child.
I love me some In Vogue.
Hey.
Never, never gonna get it. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! What?
Hey, watching In Vogue videos back in the day was like watching Cinemax after 10 p.m.
I love it. You never get it.
If you don't get that reference, I'm taking points off your car.
Hey, dog. Hey, that was a good one. That was a good one. Hey, run that back. Run that back. Run that back. That was good.
I said watching In Vogue videos back in the day was like watching Cinemax after 10 p.m. And if you don't get that reference, I'm taking points off your car.
Definitely taking points. That's crazy, bro. It was like clockwork, right? When it hit 10 o'clock, like literally the first 2 minutes in, they get the and then like, yeah.
What is this?
Yes, sir. I turned in right on time. Yeah. See, but I was a little nasty little horn dog as a boy, so my parents would come in. I had to hit the last channel real quick. You in there watching that smut, boy? And no. My pops knew I was watching that. He knew exactly. Yeah, my pops knew I was watching that smut. He's like, "You watching that smut, boy?" Nope, no. All right. That's crazy, bro.
Here's I give you a controversial one.
Ooh.
If you put sugar on your grits.
All right, you might have to take my points because I've done both. I've done both. I've done sugar, and then I've done just the salt, pepper, and butter. I've done both. All right, I've done both. And the reason why I've done the sugar grits is because it's like it gives me the malto meal taste. Like if anybody
malto meal.
Yeah, I so it kind of gives me the same taste wise, texture and all that. So I kind of put like sugar, syrup, a little brown sugar, and kind of mix it in, and like some couple of chocolate chips, kind of get like the chocolate taste of like a malto meal, and I would mix it in just like that. Or I would do the cheese, butter, salt, and pepper for the savory grits. So I've done both.
Okay.
So you know, people can take my points if you want. I don't care. I've done it both ways, and the shit slap. All right, the shit slap. Like, I don't care. Big back. I don't care. I don't take my points. I don't care. I've done it both ways, and I love them both ways. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
crazy thing. I can only eat grits with eggs.
Yes, I gotta eat them with eggs.
I gotta mix it up together.
Yes.
Yeah. It used to be the other way around. I could only eat eggs if I had grits. But then one day, I think Auntie put cheese. You know, she put the cheddar on the eggs, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't need them grits no more. I don't need the grits no more." And then it flipped the other way. Now the only way I can eat grits is if I got the scrambled eggs to mix on in. So,
but you know what, grits is most breakfast place. It's a hit or miss thing. But for me, I absolutely love grits. I think they're just so versatile for breakfast, man. You can do so much. I love it.
They just gotta be right, man. That's like the only price. You can't mess them up.
No.
Yeah.
People have to come up now.
Yeah.
That'll get you some points taken away. If you got grits,
consistency is so difficult.
If you got grits and your shit's is lumpy, I'm talking about more lumps than a Lizzo ass cheek. I can't fuck with you, dog. All right? I'm telling you,
lizard ass cheek.
All right?
What is going on?
Nah, for real, that's the worst thing in the world. Having all them lumps more than a Lizzo ass cheek. That's crazy. You know how I mess up my grits and I'm done with you. I might just throw the whole pot at you, but like, I'm irritated with you. So
throw the whole pot at you. Oh no.
Nah, for real, because I love grits. No, because I love grits and they're so like, and you don't have to get the fancy stone ground grits. Like, I'm cool with the 5-minute Quaker oats, but you got to do them right. You know. All right, all right, real quick, and I know we got to move on. I'm gonna help y'all out. All right, so if you got the 5 minute instant grits, you got to have the water boiling before you put the grits in there. All right,
This to the man. He's a chef.
because if you don't open up the actual flour of the grit. It won't boom. Otherwise, you'll be eating grit sand the whole time. It's hard. It's hard.
Grit sand.
No, for real. So if you don't throw it in hot water and then let it come back up to a boil and just kind of stir it down, and once it comes back up to a boil, let it boil for like a couple of minutes, then bring your temperature down and then kind of let it do that rolling boil. But you always stir it, and then just man. And then once you can see it, once you start digging it up, then throw in like I like to put in heavy cream, but milk is fine. Milk is
Okay.
fine. All right. And then that's how you get the color of that color change in it. You'll see it instantly once you put the cream or the heavy milk in it. Then once you do that, salt and pepper it, taste it. Once you got your seasoning right, put a nice little dollop of butter in that motherfucker. You know, and,
I love the excitement you have right now.
dog, I'm trying to tell you, man, like, yeah, man. I get excited about some good food. Yeah, call me big fat boy. I don't give a damn. It's
And
some beautiful.
like, do you know how excited you have to be to use the word dollop?
Hey, a dollop of daisy, a dollop of butter them grits, cuz yes,
Put a
what? Yeah, for real, dog. Oh, everything I own, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh man. Uh,
Yeah.
what are the things I'm snatching? If you've never seen Coming to America, I'm snatching points from.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a real that's a
Um,
real good.
yeah, we can keep it new. If you've never seen Remember the Titans, I'm taking points from you. That's
That's
something
fair
new
too.
that should be seen.
That's fair too.
Uh,
That's fair too.
if
That's some good ones. That's some good ones, man. Uh, if okay, I got one for you. Um, if you live in the city, say like myself, I
okay,
live in Kansas City, and it gets very dry in the winter. All right,
okay,
all right.
I'm with you.
I will snatch your black card and swipe all the points if you dare come outside knowing good and damn well you were so ashy that it looks like looks like socks. You like you got socks on? No, the ashy socks. You hey, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, look,
Yeah.
I know times is rough. I get it. Every black household at least got the bacon grease in the jar somewhere. But, dog, you better do something.
Yeah.
I be in
Or
my kitchen. Come on, bro.
this is something the women I grew up with taught me. Hey, all you gotta do is just put that Vaseline on when you get out the shower or the tub, and you straight.
It's
You
great.
straight. Put it on, while your skin is still moist, so it just
It
slides right
absorbs.
on. Yeah.
Oh, I know, bro. I know. You ain't got to tell me.
If
Shit.
you can't remember, remember the lotion is. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. No matter
Yeah,
where
'cause
you're from, the city or down, if uh if you don't if you enunciate certain words, I'm taking points. Prime example, South, not SOUTH,
so,
SOU
wealth. So,
South.
SOUF.
My people, most of my people is from down south. You know, um,
From
um,
the South.
yeah. Uh, if you say about to, I might take a couple points because it's not I'm about to, it's I'm finna or fixing her. Either one's acceptable.
That is wow. That's wow, bro.
Hey, that's for real though.
Said
Yeah, either finna or fixing her or fixing to. You know, either all are acceptable. Um, you know, if um if someone asks you, well, I don't know, it's debatable. If I invite you to the party and you don't ask me who all gonna be there, I might take points. That's kind of frightening. That means you ain't got beef with nobody. I don't. I don't know if I trust anybody who doesn't have beef with at least one person in their life.
Yo, that's crazy. That's
Come on,
crazy.
everybody beefing with at least one person, and it
That's
ain't got to be like finna fight beef. It's just, I'm cool on you for the moment, or I need to know if I'm ready to, deal with you at this event. Like, but if it don't matter who gonna be there to you, that gives me reason to pause about who you are.
Nah, for real, because I'm like, yo, who all gonna be there? Hey, I do it every time. I can't help it, dog. I
Yeah,
gotta know, because my
yeah.
thing is,
Who all gonna be there? Who all going? Who something?
who all gonna be there, bro? I'm for real. And if you don't ask, yeah, I'm with you, Bobby. Yeah, because the reason why I ask now, because depending on who there, and if I really ain't vibing with, I'm like, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Or even if you just want to know how to set your mood, like, you know, by I could tell by who's gonna be there, what type of vibe it is, to know how I need to either dress or behave or what I need. It's a lot goes. But if you just, hey man, having a
The behave
shindig on
part,
Saturday, come through. All
no,
right, I'll be there.
the behave part is what I'm worried about. How I need to act accordingly. Got you on that one, dog.
Oh man. Oh, coming empty-handed to anything.
Oh yeah, that'll get you fucked up.
You're gonna lose points, boy. Bring some napkins, paper plates, drink something.
Something, yeah.
Because you're gonna be the first person in line to fix a plate.
You in the first line to fix a plate.
Yeah. Ain't brought a
all that,
motherfucking thing.
and all the gall. The
uh,
gall. That's funny. Yo.
yeah, for the new generation. If you don't know who Chadwick Boseman is, we gonna fight. I ain't even taking no points. We just gonna fight.
Hey yo. If they don't know that, we really got a situation on our hand, bro. We
Hey,
really messed up.
people having short term memories, man. I know his passing wasn't too long ago, but hey, there was a good stretch, a good 5 years where Chadwick Boseman was the black man. Hey, we're making a movie about this person, Chadwick Boseman, playing it. Like he played everybody, and he put in so much work in such a short amount of time, and made such a huge impact, in that short amount of time. I feel for the older generation and the current generation. If you don't know who he is by name, yeah, forget the points. We taking your card and we squaring up.
Hope you can fight.
That's another for the new generation. If you can't throw hands, you lose points.
Yeah. Not
Even
for
if
real.
you can't, even if you can't win, it ain't about winning. If you just don't have the ability to square up, what is you doing?
Not real talk.
I feel like this for everyone, but never forget which party gathering you are at, especially if you are drunk.
Always.
Yeah, but I don't think that's an issue for black folk. We know where we at.
Always know where I'm at.
No matter how drunk we is, we know where we at.
I know where I'm
Now
at.
the next day we might not remember what we did.
Yeah. That's
but we know where we was at.
I'm at. Hey, and I got I got all my shit with me. I know where all my wallet, keys, and
Yep.
everything is at.
Be hitting it up, yo, Mark, man, God, that man, yo, I was at Allen's yesterday. I don't know what the fuck happened. That's the conversation that's gonna be had the day after. Yeah, we don't know what we did, but we know exactly where we was at.
Hey man, what happened, bro? Hey man, y'all got loose, bro. Y'all boys got loose. Oh yeah, so I know we did. Yeah, I didn't have them conversations before. And forget everything.
With everything going on in the world, and this is for my 9 to 5ers, if you go to work on any black holiday, taking points.
Hey yo, that's crazy.
You better
Especially on
call
Juneteenth.
off. Yeah, you better call off if your job is one of those places that it's like, nah, we working. You better call out, or you better plan ahead and use PTO on those days. But if you just accept it and go to work, points, bro.
Hey, that's crazy, bro.
Unless you Secret Service or something.
Unless you got a government job.
Yeah.
He said, unless you got a government
I can't even say that because the government we get all the black holidays off.
Yeah, that is true.
Remember, I was in the military. We get them all off. So that ain't flying.
That don't even count no more.
Yeah, it's for the private sector.
Hey, that's crazy.
Now, yeah. Now Secret Service is a little bit different. You know, they following that dude around, so they schedule a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, this dude said that dude.
Yeah, I mean that's for all of those. You know, they following the presidents around. They get the. I bet that dude is in like that dude, because that's the position, not necessarily that dude who's there right now. Fucking clown. Oh, we just lost half our viewers. Nah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You talk bad about the Don.
That's crazy, bro. All crazy about the Don.
Can't instant cancel.
Man,
hey,
that's
crazy. If you admit out loud in front of non-melanated people, OJ did it, I'm taking points.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Keep that to yourself. We only discussed that in private.
That is true. That's true. We don't put that out there. Yeah, we got to stay unified on that one, y'all. Hey, and that's just for RIP for OJ. We got to stay unified on that one, man. Hey, ain't too many of us beat the system, dog. He did. We got to stay unified for bro on that one, dog. I'm sorry. Oh man, this is for my older black folks.
Okay.
Now that I'm grown, don't tell me to come in here and get you from another room to get you the damn TV room. I am not the kid no more. All right. For my older heads, I will fight y'all. All right. Yes, I will still respect y'all, but please understand, this is a new day. This is a new dawn. It's a new era. I'm letting you know right now, old heads. If you talk crazy to me, you better be ready to knuckle up. I'm just saying, man. That crazy disrespect shit, crazy. Not when I was a kid, it was cute. It was funny. Hey, the old person crashing out. Nah, I match crash outs now. All right.
He said, I match it.
I'm a crash out matcher now. All right. So I suggest you old heads keep that crazy shit to yourself.
Hey, that was fun, man. Hey, keep the party going. You got anything else that cost you points, lose you points? Hey, send it to us on social media. This is that time of the program. You know, we enjoy doing this more than anything. We enjoy, just relieving a little stress out of your life for an hour and a half every week, doing what we can do to take your mind off the daily grind that is life. But the tradition started by a close friend of mine that we chose to continue going. Is that check in? And hey, I might take points for this now. Yeah, if you feel you can't talk to your homeboy, if you feel you can't ask your homie how he's doing in life, what he got going on, what's wrong with him, what's bothering him. You got to get rid of this stigma that we got to be tough all the time. You got to be thugging at breakfast. Nah, you ain't got to be thugging at breakfast. It's alright to be vulnerable. It's alright to you know let your emotions out. Keep all that pent up aggression. That pent up aggression is probably the cause of a lot of unnecessary events in our community. So, you know, like we do every week, uh, kick it out to my brother. Hey, what stresses are you dealing with lately? What have you done to eliminate them? And
Mm,
what do you need from me to help you get through?
mm. Yeah, man. It's funny because we had this conversation last night, man. I actually, man,
Yeah.
eliminated all my stressors, man. I am at this point where I just don't give a damn about nothing that ain't bringing positivity to my life no more. So if it ain't bringing positivity, I don't pay attention to it no more, bro. I really don't. And so I just, you know, just that, man. And so the only thing that I need from you is just, just can being a constant, you know, beacon of support and going through this journey with me. Of what we doing got going on with Audible. So man, just keep staying steady on that, man. So I ask the same things, man. Some of the things you stressing with, how you doing to eliminate them. Anything you need from me to help you get rid of them stresses, my bro, man. How you doing, man?
Um, I'm doing fantastic, man. But the same as you. Like you said, man, we had a solid conversation about 10, 15 minutes last night. Sort of on the subject, and yeah, man, I'm in that same space. Probably, honestly, things that have been on my mind have been for other people. We told everybody on the show last night. Obviously, usually April, Jess Girl, is on with us on Thursday. She had decided to step away from podcast for a while to take care of herself, and so we definitely want to seal that healing energy her way. Like so, what she's going through has been on my mind a lot lately. Hey,
Mm,
AP Allen, man, been on my mind lately. Of course, he shared the good news with us early. Remember him saying he was may needed surgery. Turns out they're gonna try and go the non-surgical route. So hey, shout out to AP. Hey, hopefully this treatment works for you. You don't need that surgery, and you can continue life as normal. Um, and my man Wit, he's got some life going on, so he's been on my mind. Auntie's been on my mind. My grandmother's been on my mind. So it's like not so much a
yeah,
concern for myself, but just kind of my
other
mind's
people.
been yeah been uh, in other places. Um, uh, Spoke to my sister. It was this week, last week. So yeah, and then of course end of the school year is coming. So this kids, it's like my mind is like a pizza right now, and it's just a bunch of different slices. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, on different subjects. So yeah, but as far as myself, yeah, I'm in a good super good place personally. Um, the one other thing that today, so I've been incapacitated all day. It was just one day. Take it one day at a time. But like you said at the beginning of the show, man, it's a great day to be alive. That's
Always.
that's the bonus. That's the bonus.
Mhm. See, that's the blessing and the bonus. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, that's another black card thing. I know you ain't Black Allen, but I'm gonna tell you what the cure to everything is. You
Real.
want to say it with me, Ma? Hey, go out and buy you some Robitussin.
Hey, some tuss,
Buy you
ginger
some
ale.
Tussin.
Hey, we think it's the cure for everything, bro. It the cure gout, Mississippi, bro. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Hey,
Yeah.
uh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, go buy you some Tussin, some warm ginger ale. Gotta be warm, you know. Be all right. Knock that back pain right out. Uh,
That's
oh
crazy.
man, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, um, yeah. Me personally, I'm just feeling good. Actually, um, another thing that's been on my mind, and it's a positive, not negative. Uh, y'all have heard me reference the Dipper. I don't know. Have I said anything about the Dipper on the show? Well, the Dipper is my daughter's boyfriend. Uh, yeah. For those that don't know, Dipper being short for dipshit. Um, and it's nothing personal. Anybody who dates, every dude who dates my daughter is gonna be a dipshit. Uh, so that's just part of life. I was a dipshit for somebody else's dad, so it's all good.
True.
Um,
So was I.
but his mother has shared some news. I don't want to put it out there. I don't just letting stuff into the universe. As soon she wants to have a conversation with me about something that could be beneficial for us.
Mm.
So that's been on my mind the last couple of days. I think we're gonna sit down and talk about that week, next weekend. So yeah, that's been on my mind lately as well. So just kind of making sure I got my ducks in a row for that conversation, and we see where it goes. So no, all good on my side, man.
Yeah, I know you like better not be no bullshit.
I don't think she doesn't strike me out as that type of individual, man. We talk off air about it. Yeah, after. But challenge of the week, man. What you got for the folks?
Hey man, whew. Hey man, I just challenge y'all to just I don't need y'all to be at me and Bobby's level of fucks given. All right, I don't expect y'all to be. But I honestly challenge y'all to actually evaluate everything in your life and things that aren't bringing positivity. I want you to evaluate and really think like, damn, is that necessary to have in my life? And I'm talking about evaluate everything: friendships, relationships, job, housing. Literally, evaluate everything because that's where I'm at in my life. Is I've reevaluated everything, and all right, this is some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Just get rid of this. Get rid of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I challenge y'all. Hey, mental spring clean, mental spring clean.
Okay. I'm
So,
with it.
yeah, go ahead and start Xing out some stuff that ain't bringing positivity or joy or anything positive to you. Like, start getting rid of that shit, man.
I like it. For me, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep it simple. Hey, we know what this weekend is. Hey, it's Mother's Day, so everybody, hey, reach out to your mamas.
To your
You know,
mammies.
yeah, give them that call. Show that love. Give those flowers. You know, don't just send a card. Hey, either go visit or call. Let them hear your voice. Uh, they say it's Mother's Day, and next year, don't wait till Mama's Day, man. Reach out a little bit more than just on Mama's Day. For those of my people that are able, I understand everybody's not able. If you are one of those people that aren't able, hey, there's plenty of other mothers out there that need love, man. Share that love. Give somebody their flowers this weekend. So that's my challenge for everybody.
I dig that.
My quote of the week. I think I've said this a couple times. I kind of liking it. I think I'm just gonna let it stand. Um, Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who somebody is today. So once
Mm.
again, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who somebody else is today. So, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, get lost. Nah,
Mm.
it's all love.
That's wild, bro.
Before we get out of here, man, what you got for the folks?
And y'all know what it is, man. Another great week that you know, we gave y'all some dope content. So hey, man, always a pleasure to you know be therapeutic with my bro. This is therapy towards man. So uh, hey, find y'all therapy, find y'all peace, and y'all come back next week. You hear every Thursday and Friday. Bring your asses back. All right. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.
Absolutely, you heard the man. Last time, follow the directions on your screen. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on if you're new, so you know the next time that we're here and you can be heard. Is every Friday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And hey, shout out to all my people watching on X. This is our first time uh, being broadcast on X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it. So hey, shout out to everybody on there checking us out. And hey, if you get a chance, hey, make sure you follow and watch my guy Mar on the TikTok, man. Dropping short content. Got the 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 car karaoke going on, and lots of other great clips. So check them out on the TikTok, and of course, subscribe to all of our social medias scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. But with that being said, hey man, it's been fun. It's been real. Shout out to everybody who hopped in the chat. AT, AP,
Mm-hmm.
Big Ron.
Even even the bot. Show love to the bot. Fuck you, punk
The
ass.
Twitch bot. AT with the Rainbow Coalition of Love.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, hey, we, we do this because we love doing it and we love sharing what we do with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Whether we take it to the extreme or whether we just stay local, like Queen Latifah was saying. Juice, another one. If you ain't saying Juice, taking black points from you.
Swipe.
Taking black points from you if you never seen Juice.
That's
Um,
crazy. Ain't seen
but
juice.
yeah, and we're gonna continue every week to try and deliver the content to keep y'all interested. So, hey, till next week, peace.
We out.